All right, boo. Let's see what we got. Oh, we got engagement ring. Somebody might make a proposal. For some of you guys that's been in a committed relationship. Someone's missing you, looking at your photos. Someone is searching you up. We have the sword and rose. Somebody has gained clarity about you, or they are gaining clarity about you. Keep in mind, I read past, present, future, and I don't read for gender. I read for masculine, feminine energy. So whether you're male or female, you could be in either or of those energies. But I feel like this person sees someone's power, right? Like how powerful somebody really is. And this person is gaining some sort of clarity about how they feel about this person. And they have a lot of emotions, feelings. Like this person is realizing that they have unconditional love for someone. Even if they try to walk away from the connection, even if they try to tell themselves that it's only passion, it's only lust, like it's just attraction, they can't help but like fantasize about what it would be like to be in a relationship with this person, to truly commit, right? Give themselves to someone. I feel like this person spent a lot of time self-sabotaging this connection because they were scared of love, scared of being abandoned. So they wore this mask pretending like they didn't care about this relationship as much as they do. They could have even tried to gaslight somebody in this connection, but they really spent a lot of time hiding how they truly felt. This person was wearing a mask. They have a lot of passion, chemistry. They feel like if there's anybody that they would marry, it's this person that they are seeing. Somebody is learning from the past, right? So these two have gone through a couple cycles together. It's like their perspective is changing. They're seeing someone completely different after this separation. So after that time of separation, it's like they're seeing somebody completely different. Tell me more about this energy. Page of Swords, Ace of Cups in the reverse. What else? Okay, so with these pages, pages are very, very young. So this person could have been immature. They had to learn. They had to learn about love. This person didn't feel the same way somebody else did coming into the connection. I feel like someone had to realize that they cared about a person, because they could have suppressed their emotions, how they felt. Like if someone's operating more out of logic than they are heart, they can lie to themselves, because it's like if there's no explanation to why you love someone or care or that you desire them deeper, it's like you try to lie to yourself, right? That's what they did. They're like, this can't be more than just passion, chemistry. I'm just really sexually attracted to this person. But in reality, it's like, no, they really have deep emotions that they were suppressing. And this person is waking up to the fact that because they were suppressing emotions, they weren't seeing how beautiful somebody really was, how much of a gift somebody really was, right? They didn't want love. They didn't want to be in a relationship. They didn't want to connect on a deep level. They wanted something surface. But I feel like they're falling in love, but this connection, it was like passion took place first because it was a lot of chemistry, right? And like I said, they are immature. So we have the Page of Wands. We have the Sun. Now, this person, after they finally see the truth and wake up to the fact that they really care about this other person more than they tried to tell themselves, they make a decision that they want to move towards that person, this person. And then it's like they get excited about it and they're manifesting it. But this person wants to commit. They want to invest in a long-term connection. They want to build a solid foundation. They want to have a family. They want to settle down. So this person feels like they found somebody that they really care about. Queen of Swords, Justice, the Fool, Wheel of Fortune. This person had to change. This person had to tap into their divine feminine energy, learn how to speak up, stand up for themselves. I think they had to set proper boundaries, and they had to take a lot of accountability and really be honest with themselves and look at things for what they are. So it's like if they were fighting their heart, they needed to address that and connect to that. even if this was a masculine, he needed to tap into his feminine energy, right? So that he could understand the point of view of where his feminine is coming from. Because if he's just all about the mind and how he think things should go, it's like he's missing the components of how you can make somebody else feel, right? But there's also something about, I feel like it's a masculine that wants to pursue a feminine, right? She's a Queen of Swords. Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Don't have to be, or you could be this type of archetype if you resonate with this. But she's somebody who speaks her mind. She's somebody who says how she feels. She's expressive, right? She communicates her emotions. She's not really emotional. She's very, it's like this feminine speaks, she's speaking truth and facts, right? So you kind of have to hear her out, because she's not just talking because of how she feels, but what she says makes sense because she brings in facts into the situation. So if this masculine is somebody who's like, he cares about logic more than he does emotions, then he heard her, right? So it's like he's getting ready for this new beginning. In the past, it's like he was too immature to take this leap of faith. He wasn't ready. He had a lot of baggage, and he needed to get lighter, because coming into her world, he would have made her world heavy, right? Her connecting to his energy could have made her feel heavy. It could have made her feel like there's a lot going on. It's a lot of confusion, and that can be stressful, overwhelming. But this masculine really do feel happy with this feminine. He feels like a child, like that excitement, like a child. Like this would be something so new and different for him. So he wants to make these necessary changes. This is why he's holding back. It looks on the surface like he's fighting against this connection. It looks like he's blocking this connection, but he's really preparing for a relationship. We have the Devil, Eight of Swords, Ace of Swords, Nine of Wands, King of Pentacles. He had some toxic attachments in the past. It could have been a third party. It could be his environment. It could be his mindset. I do feel like this had to do with his mindset, right? Because we got the Eight of Swords after that. So it's like everything that he attached to in the past had to do with his toxicity, right? So it's like he had to clear that out. He had to gain clarity about himself. He had to look at the truth. He needed this breakthrough. So he's finally had this breakthrough, and then now he can heal these wounds. So when he met this feminine, he was not ready to give, because he was a lot more selfish, self-centered, right? Even if he wanted to. And then when he did realize he wanted to give to her, he realized how broken he was and what he needed to fix. So he wasn't speaking to her about it, but along the way, he started to understand himself a little bit more and what he needed to do. And I feel like he secretly began to heal himself. Now in the King of Pentacles, so he's a King of Pentacles archetype. So we have a Queen of Swords and a King of Pentacles. Earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, don't have to be. But this all happened in the past. So for some of you guys, this is the future, right? If you're going through this in this current moment, he realizes this in the future because he's reflecting on the past, that he wasn't really giving his heart to this connection. He wasn't being committed. He wasn't taking action. He didn't have a plan. So now he's working on it. He's fixing things. He's balancing out. He's dealing with whatever those third-party influences are that was distracting him, keeping him away. He's dealing with all of that. So he could be a great partner for this connection. So I feel like some of you guys, this is coming in. This is coming in because this is your counterpart. So that new love, right? But this connection isn't going to go the way that you expect it to go. It's going to have its problems, but it's going to end up changing in the end. So take it as it resonates. If you guys want to book a personal, look at the click on the link in the bio and follow the instructions. Everything is on the website. Watch the pin section from Instagram, IG, and if you're on YouTube, watch the playlist, the tutorial in the playlist to know how to book. And that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for always being supportive. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.